Alright guys, to start off with the makeup look, we're going to be applying our favorite primer potion, and I'm just applying that over the lid. Then using something that's going to even out the skin tone, in my case I'm using a foundation, you can use a concealer, go ahead and apply this all over the lid. Over that, I'm applying a skin tone eyeshadow, and the reason for this is because I don't want the other shades or the darker shades to stick onto the wet foundation. This is just going to be a base to kind of balance out the skin tone and everything else with it. The first color we're starting off with is just a very light kind of a pastel baby pink shadow, and applying that in the inner corners of the lid. Using a darker shade of pink, go ahead and apply that on the outer corner of the eye and then blend it into the baby pink. This is just going to give a very nice kind of a transition color between the two if you blend it well. Then using a cinnamon shade, you want to apply this as a crease and then blend upwards. So this is going to be the transition color as well as just something that's going to be dramatic in the look. For the highlight of the brow bone, we're going to use something that's really light, something like 2 shades lighter than our actual skin tone, or 3 shades lighter. And this is just really going to define the arch of the brow, and then this is also going to define all of the shades and just pretty much pull them in together. For the foundation, I'm using the Bare Minerals Serum Foundation in the shade Bare Beige, and this is just a very nice kind of a dewy foundation. It gives a very moisturizing look and a youthful look to the face, and by far this is one of my favorite high-end foundations, and I literally swear by this. For my concealer, I'm using the MAC Select Cover-Up in the shade NW25. This is literally by far my favorite concealer. I feel like it covers up all my dark circles, and as you guys know, I have very intense dark circles, so this really does the job well. And then to set everything in, I'm using the Rimmel Londons Stay Matte Powdered Foundation in the shade Sandstorm 004. Now using a black eyeshadow and an angled brush, go ahead and closely apply this right along the lash line. This is just going to be the base for your lashes, so your your natural skin does not peek through. Over the band line of the false lashes, go ahead and apply a thick liner, and we're also going to wing it out at the outer part. We really want a cat eye kind of an effect. I feel like that's kind of my go-to look, so I pretty much do that with everything. If you don't want to do a winged liner, you don't have to. However, I preferably like it, and I'm so sorry if you hear the chimes in the background. It's really windy and my chimes are picking up, so yeah. As you can see here, I'm just using an angled brush to really clean up my cut crease. Now the choice of color for my look is based off of the colors in my dress. If your dress is something different, you can definitely go for the colors that your dress holds. However, I'm just using these because they pretty much resemble the colors that are in my dress. So what I'm doing right now is just applying a blue shadow right under my lower lash line, and I'm also slightly winging that out, just kind of leaving a little gap between the upper winged liner and then also between the lower winged liner, because in between it's going to be filled with a cream shadow. So here I'm just taking a shimmery color, shimmery cream color, and applying that between the two wings just to really emphasize and make the effect of very elongated eyes. Along with that, also line your waterline with a cream liner. Now, you don't want to go with white because it's going to be way too much. You really just kind of want to focus it in the cream areas, the neutrals, so cream may be the best. And as you guys can see here, I'm taking the same pink color, or not the pink color, the brown and pink, and just applied it right under my lower lash line along with the blue just to smoke it out. Fill your brows in. As usual, for the contour, I'm using the Coastal Scents powdered foundation in the shade number 5, and just applying that right in the hollows of my cheek, the temples of my head, the nose, and the jawline, as well as a little bit around the chin area. For my blush, as you guys can see, I'm just using a very light kind of a peachy blush and applying that right on the apples of my cheek. Go ahead and curl your lashes and apply your favorite mascara. Now here's my favorite part of the look. I'm just using a black eyeshadow and applying that very close to the lower lash line, like really against the lower lash line. And I've also applied a little bit of white shadow to highlight the inner tear duct area. And I'm going to be applying the liner to just go a little below the lower lash line, or the way I'm doing it, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. This is just pretty much adding an effect of a wider white parts of the eye, and it just looks really good. If you don't want to do that and you just want to go with applying the black shadow halfway, full way, you can go ahead and do that. I just wanted to really add drama to it, so I went ahead and did that. I'm going to be posting the name for the lip liner and the lip gloss and the lip colors and everything down below, so don't forget to check that out. After this is the finalized look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and also share with anybody that may need a look for a shadi or something. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Have fun, and I love you. Bye.